Hello everybody, my name is Bang Farkoswada. I'm from English Department of Diponegoro University. And today, right now, I'm going to talk about how I master three different languages. So the first one is, of course, English, since I'm in English department. So the first time I learned English is when I was, I think, the first grade of elementary school. So yeah, that's the first time I learned about English. It was very simple, quite simple back then. I was learning about how I count from 1, 2, 3 until 10, and then after that on the second grade, I think I learned about how I count until 20, so on until I get to the tenses. Like the first tenses I got is, I think, continuous tense. So present continuous tense, of course, because at that moment I think that's the simplest tense of all. I mean, who knows? And then after that, I began to like learning about English. So I think in the fifth grades, I think I became the top student of the class about English. Not to brag, of course, not to brag. I'm just, telling you the story, the truth. I became the top student of English. So I used to be like example for teacher. Like the teacher used to call me to give an example and then to read and to do some what is it called, exercise. To do some exercises. And then my other classmates used to follow my guide, and then afterwards I became the top student, not to brag once again. And then the second language is French. I didn't get French in elementary school, of course, and I didn't get it in the junior high school, of course. I got French when I was in the senior high school, second grade. So in senior high school, I got French. So the first time I learned French, I was like, what in the heaven am I learning? I don't even know how to, even until now, I still don't know how to pronounce something, because in French, it's written like that, but it's not spoken like that. So I kinda confused by how I pronounce things, how I use things, how I tell people about things. So in French, it's kinda confused me. But then after that, I keep learning and I keep practicing on how to speak and how to learn French until I get to a competition. My teacher got me into a competition in UNES, short story competition, and I won. I got in the first place. I won the match. I think ever since then I began to liking French a bit more, because I think it's a cool language, Like, even though it's quite complicated and it's quite complex, but French is quite cool. And French is, at the first time you learn about French, it might be quite difficult, but for some point, and then you begin to learn and you begin to understand. So it became more like easier for you to learn. So that's when how I learned about French. And then the third one, Japanese. Japanese is the language that I got last in university, especially in the first semester of university. So I got Japanese. At first I was like, yeah, I'll take that. You know what? Let's just take Japanese. Since I've mastered like English and French, so yeah, why not? Let's take Japanese. And of course, because I like anime and I like Japan in general too. So I think it's good for me to learn. And then the other reason is because after I graduate in university, I'd like to go to Japan and to continue my study there. So my point right now is to study and master Japanese even more and further. So yeah, that's my personal experience of learning three different languages. Thank you for watching, and please leave a like. Thank you.